Estate Planning Horror Stories Episode 2. The one where Dad has a revocable trust in place, but before we begin, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a link or a button there below to receive notification on future episodes or to have the opportunity to watch our many other educational videos. So now let's talk about why Dad, who has a trust in place, where is the horror part of it? Why is this a horror story? Well, let's talk about what a trust means. Let's say when Mom died, Dad said, okay, I don't want my family to go through the court process when I die because I have a house and I have some financial assets, so I'm going to meet with an estate planning attorney and get my affairs in order. So he did. He met with an estate planning attorney and he had a trust created. I use this little visual aid for my clients to understand how a trust works. Basically, when you created a trust, is just an empty bucket. In order for the trust terms to apply, we have to put stuff in the trust. For example, Dad's house, it has to be deeded, taken out of his name as an individual and put in his name as a trustee of his trust. This deed has to be recorded in the land records where the property is located. Then let's say Dad has some stock. We can also put the stock in the trust, or we can put the stock as a beneficiary and so on. But you see how in order for the trust to apply, it has to have the power to reach these assets. So Dad gets an estate plan, but he didn't come to see us, so he didn't fully understand how the trust works. So he had the house in the trust, the attorney put the house in the trust, but then Dad sold the house and bought a new one. Let's say bought this one, a smaller one. So then Dad forgot or didn't understand or he didn't know that he has to put the house in the trust. So when he passed, the house was outside of the trust did not apply, and this house had to be probated. So this is the horror part of it. If you have a trust but not everything is in the trust or attached to the trust somehow through a beneficiary designation, the trust terms do not apply, and any property that's left outside has to be probated, meaning that even though you spend lots of time and money getting an estate plan in place, that did not work in this situation, and the family will have to go through the probate process, spend a few $1,000s on that. And it's not fun. It's a public event process, and anyone can attend, anyone can pull up records off the internet and so on. So this is the horror story. If you have a trust and you're not sure if everything is in the trust or everything was set up correctly, please give us a call, or if you want to get a trust set up, give us a call, 405-857-8231. And as a summary, how do we turn this horror story into a happy ending story? If you buy real property, if you inherit real property while your trust is created or while after the trust was created, be sure to deed it into a trust. If you don't know what that means, make sure you see an attorney, because we don't want your family to have to go through the court process when it's so easy to fund the trust. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our other educational videos. Please consider attending one of our in-person educational events. Those are great opportunities to learn more, to ask questions, and to see how it all works. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.